What did you get out of this?
Closure. At Circle 7 violence, we were going to end it with double suicide. That went well. Punished as such. I want to enter paradise.
So your end run is lethal injection. Tell me about Rachel Ovid, Circle 1 Limbo. The victim died of smoke inhalation. Why use the Roman incense?
It's symbolic of the way Rachel Ovid lived in a fog away from the grace of God. The fog blinded her, like the absence of God blinds her with no hope, an ever-loving God. Rachel Ovid was not worthy. She wasn't baptized, not a Christian. She was a heathen, born before the coming of Jesus.
Wait, the first circle of hell is for not being baptized or before the time of Christianity. That's a broad interpretation. Are you referring to the second coming of Christ or the first?
Rachel Ovid did not suffer as much as other sinners. They only feel the absence of God's love as a constant aching.
So not being baptized or born before Christ's coming, that was her sin?
No. Yes. It's complicated.
Are you a baptized Christian?
Yes.
The lab report confirmed that dental dams match Francesca Rimini's. How did you meet Francesca Rimini?
Francesca Rimini, my Dante, was my parole officer. When I was released, I was sentenced to 10 years parole. I was arrested for prostitution in the sting. I was an escort for Isabella Benvenuto. We bonded over Beatrice's notebook on Contrappasso. Francesca, Dante, through rather nefarious means, she found a notebook on Contrappasso. The same notebook that guided us through our Inferno-inspired killings. Yeah, she never said where she obtained the notebook.
Why choose Francesca Rimini as Dante? What makes her so special?
Francesca is a virtuous Christian born before the light of Jesus Christ, but can't go into the light of God. She's in limbo, but not yet tormented. But her crippling pain is she has no hope. I chose Dante because she's my idol. Being shown something by your idol, you're more likely to believe than some random person.
How did you know she was your idol?
Francesca saw the worst in humanity. Children, not yet adults, committing unspeakable crimes and just released into the world with no punishment.
How did Francesca Dante find suitable punishment?
Gehenna, Hades, same hell, same punishments.
All right, you found your Dante and the 9 circles of hell as your template for the punishments. Contrapasso. What was Dante's trigger?
In Francesca Rimini, the trigger was Gina Malatestas. Fell in love with younger Natalia Bellucci, one of Isabella Benvenuto's escorts. She found out about the affair and killed her. Natalia became a victim of Circus 2.
What was your trigger?
It too died 6 months into parole. The thing that raped and pillaged us was dead. Beatrice, was dead, forever in limbo. I had no hope once again. It too's death changed the conditions of my parole. I had a homicide over my head. The district attorney wanted to pull my parole. They were going to ask for the lethal injection. All 9 circles of hell was under Malatesta's auspice. All were on parole. Gina Malatesta altered the movements of the first 7, all on parole for various charges, prostitution, pandering, that kind of thing. It seems that Malatesta was running an escort service, a brothel, under the wall of blue. With a keystroke, he could spoof the tracking bracelets, giving a completely different location. Perfect alibi for the perfect crime. Francesca found out about his enterprise, the prostitution, the greed, the bribes. She found out about Malatesta's operation and was getting ready to confront him when rumors of his indiscretions became all too real. That became her trigger.
Do you think CONTRAPASSO is Dante's attempt to redefine completely the popular image of hell?
If that's what you got from it, then it's there.
Natalie Bellucci was found April 13th, death by electrocution. So if CONTRAPASSO was the punishment, why electrocution? In Dante's Inferno, lust punishment was strong winds.
Electrocution is fitting because this is how one might imagine life being lived off of emotions, uncontrolled, never satisfied, except for the opposite. Natalia Bellucci, this was personal. Gina had an affair. Natalia was Gina's top escort and prostitute.
What is the significance of gluttony?
The gluttonous overindulgers are grotesque, ugly. They cause waste in which sinners must eternally live.
Why Elsa Raven?
Elsa Raven was about to spill her guts on the fall of Gina Malatesta's criminal enterprise. Elsa Raven was undercover vice.
You realize you just admitted to being an accessory to killing a police officer. That's capital murder.
And it's the same needle for a cop, whether it's 1 cop or 3.